Hello everyone, welcome to our pet reading for the month of September. We're going to be connecting in with all our fire sign pets, everyone born under Aries, Leo, and Sag. Last month they were talking about adjusting well or adjusting more, right? Whether you had just moved, introduced something new or someone new to your home and your environment, whatever it was that they were adjusting to, they were adjusting well. So let's check in and see what messages they have for you this month. We're going to do 2 decks cards for the messages, and then I have the angel cards here, and I've asked your pets to be your earth angel, and they're going to dive in and pick one card, and this will be the message that they want to emphasize with you today. So if you take one takeaway, it'll be this message. I do timestamp, so if you just want to skip to the messages, click on the timestamp below. Otherwise, we'll get into the cards here. Let's see what they want to talk about. Fire signs, regardless of species, doesn't matter. They're all just like our general monthly readings. Same for our pets here. So the cards are more smooth, so I don't know if these are going to be aquarium-based pets, or pets that have like a very, very soft, sleek, very smooth kind of coat. You know, it would be something that people comment upon, like, oh wow, you know, they feel so nice. Or yeah, I feel like they would be maybe kept in an aquarium for some reason. Aquarium's coming to mind with slipperiness here. So you've got your own little unique pattern as well. I have the 3 and 2. So we'll get the, I don't know why I do that. I always go really far off to that one side, and yet I'm left-handed. You'd think I'd have everything over here. All right, let's get the second card just for additional details and clarity. Make sure I get all the messages to you correctly. Do my best to interpret. Okay. I don't know why they're drawing me to their eyes. I don't know if your pets also have eyes, like their eyes are a key feature or would be unique to their breed, or is just something that we're fascinated about. So for example, like birds, fish, some reptiles, like their eyes are on the side or more on top of the head, right? Different from the placement of a human face. Okay, now what's the one message they want to emphasize with you all today? What's the big takeaway from the pets? What do you want to emphasize? Taking a little while here, sorry. I always fuss with these cards. There we go, popped up. All right. Now the cards are out of the way, we've got room. So I might just spread these out a bit because we've got 2 cards each. Okay, so I'm going to take the timestamp for our friends and then we'll jump in here. I'm going to start at the top corner here. See what we're starting off with. Okay. So they're looking over at you here. You know, maybe from their aquarium. I don't know. It seems interesting that they're kind of behind this gate or within their confine. She also seems much smaller in stature, right? It's almost like they purposely are trying to show how much smaller they are in stature to you. So again, I'm getting like birds, fishes, you know, our lizards could be gerbils, right? They're nice and soft. Bunnies, like there's a petiteness to them here, your pet, for the most part. Or they're kept in an enclosure. And they're looking over at you here, and they can tell that you are definitely more pensive, So something's weighing on your mind, and they're observing and catching you in those moments, or you're comfortable to have these vulnerable moments in their presence because they are in a aquarium, a cage, whatnot. So there's like this solo time here together that they're aware of with you. Okay, so they know that you're pensive about something, something's weighing on your mind, and they're watching you. I don't know why I put her on that side. You know what? I'm going to leave it. There's a reason I put her on this side. There's always a reason for everything. So they're looking at this message. I do the message last. So next, we'll come here. Okay. Oh, look what they're walking towards. Out of the cold into the warmth here. Our beautiful sacral chakra. I don't know why I combine those two words. But this is like encouragement, joy, creativity, this beautiful orange aura, strategy. I'm getting more so like actual sun, warmth, so more of the joy, the happiness, and the trying to pull you towards that, kind of out of this cold, right? Out of this kind of cool feeling. Again, it's just more of a quietness, quiet pensiveness. Look at them both thinking. Quiet and thinking, quiet and thinking. So they're aware you're spending a lot of time in your headspace. You got the nice repetition here of the chakra kind of energy above you in our 5 pentacles. You know, the nice kind of glowing light. They're trying to attract you to them. Whether it's just, you know, like look at me and I'll make you smile, or pick me up and I'll make you smile. You know, enjoy my companionship, my softness with the kind of pillowy snow they chose here. And that's what they were pushing on me in the intro. We were getting the cards. They were emphasizing their softness, their small stature, their petiteness. There's something about that brings you comfort, you know, holding them. You know, they can fit in the palm of your hand, or they, I don't know, if it's a snake, they wrap around your wrist, right? Birds will tuck into your shirts and your sweater, right? They'll cuddle up to you, and I believe ferrets and gerbils, they all do that too. They all try to find the warmth, right? Look at these puffy jackets, heading to the warmth. Let's cuddle together. Let me cheer you up. Let me cheer you up. You know, they could be misinterpreting this quiet moment because I'm just seeing you as thinking. Like, I'm not, I know it says heartache and loss, and maybe for some of you that is, but I don't feel it as like sorrow. I don't see you crying. I just see you thinking through, thinking about, contemplating. Nope. I always want to flip these hangman cards over. Okay. Yeah, look at the healing that they want to kind of push you back into that energy, right? And I was just saying that maybe they have the wrong perspective on you, but here we are with changing perspective. You know, again, they're smiling. They're trying to get you to smile. I don't know, maybe they just haven't seen you smile in a while. I mean, it doesn't mean you're going through anything. They just haven't seen you smile in a while. So maybe you just need to show them that, hey, I'm happy. I'm still smiling. Isn't that a song, Elton John song? I'm still, oh no, it's I'm still standing. I thought it was I'm still smiling. I'm still smiling. Maybe you just need to give them a bit of a reminder. Let them see you. Let them see your face. I don't know, maybe you've been away from home. Because again, you're looking down, looking down, looking down, hair's covering the face, toques, snow covering the face. They want to see your face. I want to see that smile. beautiful fulfillment. I can kind of hand it to you here. Okay. For whatever reason, I've been watching octopus videos lately. Just the last couple days, for whatever reason, octopus content has come up in my feed. I think it's one gentleman that has like 3 different ones. But they're showing me like the way he feeds them. That was the videos where he was showing him feeding them or coming to visit after a while, and the way they were like gripping onto him because they hadn't seen him in a while. Right? I haven't seen your face. Let me see your face. So I don't know if it's you haven't been the one feeding them. Maybe your partner, your child, whatever. And they're like, hey, where are you? You're the one that usually feeds me here. Because I know this isn't, but I'm reading this as like an apple. Right? He's kind of standing on top of an apple. This could also be me in their cage. If it's fish, or if it's a lizard on a tree, or if it's you give the leaf of lettuce to your little gerbil, right? See him eating the niblet there, his little treat. I feel like they're saying it used to come from you. You don't do that no more, or maybe you don't stay and watch and enjoy. Sometimes it's fun to just observe them eating. Sometimes it's calming. I know when I had rabbits, it was very calming for me when I would watch them chew away on a leaf of lettuce. So some kind of like meal together here, meal time together. Let's have a meal together. Have a snack together. Okay. Now this is an interesting pairing here. So they're reminding you that they do speak to you telepathically, right? So whether you want to physically place your forehead against theirs, or go nose to nose, look at them eye to eye. Again, we're going back to the face. Let me see your face. But definitely whenever they catch your attention, they're trying to communicate to you here with the beautiful blue. So there is telepathic communication happening here. They're drawing me back to all this yellow, every card is like yellow, yellow, yellow. Joy, 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 joy. Movement too. Right? You're standing still is where we started, but we got transformation, we got the waterfalls, the chariot, the horse. There's like this watch me, this call for you to like watch me fly, watch me do this. Like, when we have children and they learn to ride their bike, or and they're always like, watch me go down the slide, watch me do this. It's kind of like watch me play, and I'll cheer you up. It's like they want to be a joker here, a jester for you. Like I said, your bird might be banging on bells and stuff. You're trying to kind of wake you up and get your attention, make you laugh. It's really just making you laugh. There's something about smiling and laughing. Smiling and laughing. So switching your energy from that to that. I'm going to get you looking at me. Pay attention. Get you looking at me. Okay, and they're looking off at their message here. Remember, they started off looking at you, and then the whole reading is them drawing you into their energy, into the things you do together to see you smile. So let's see what the message over here is going to be. So let's get our timestamp, and then we'll look at the message together. So our fire sign pets, emphasizing invitation. where we started, right? Inviting you into them. Invitation, invitation. Okay, we, your guardian angels, we, your pets, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us anytime. Remember, we started off there too. I'm looking at you from my cage. Just come talk to me. I'm hanging out with you. Let me see your face, right? Let's communicate. Let's talk. Let's talk. Trying to pull you in here. Let's talk. We used to talk when you fed me. All right. So talk to us anytime. Share with us your fears and concerns as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known you before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. And that's very true. Our pet souls and our souls definitely choose each other, right? That's how we find each other in our waking life. And they often do know us better, right? They see and observe and feel our energies and love you just as you are. So again, whatever you're pensive about, they kind of want to just invite you out of that energy, want to nudge you out of that energy by hanging out with them. Let's smile together. Place it there for a second. So you're either your itty bitty, right? Your smaller animals, smaller pets, ones that are confined. Maybe they have a specific area. This could be pets out in a pasture. I know cows are very playful, so maybe they want you out there playing guitar or fiddle or drums, singing, right? And they'll come to you and make a funny face or sing along, right? We'll bring you joy. Look what they're bringing you. Happiness, the sun, playfulness, encouragement to to heal, right? We got the beautiful green healing energies here, going from the blue hues, emotional hues, into healing and balance that they kind of want you with. We got a nice lighter blue hue over here with intuition, shift of that energy as well. So it's interesting that the pets this month are all choosing to kind of communicate back to all of you what they're observing in your energies. And similar to the other two pets readings that I've already done, they're communicating that they are okay. The concern is on you, not on the pet. Obviously, take them to their vet. I'm not a vet, but there is at least emotionally, they're like, hey, I'm okay. I just want to make you smile. Let's smile together, really. So I'll check in next month and see how much you guys have been smiling together.